Dan Lewis here. We're in Chorlton with Guestlist and we're with the Chorlton Socialist Club. Now, these guys are amazing. They've set up a small club and, well, actually, let me introduce you to Beth. Beth's going to tell you a little bit about it. Now, Beth, tell me, what's the idea behind this? What is the Chorlton Socialist Club and what's the plan?
So basically there's a few of us who were getting involved in our Labour Party, and we realised that there were people who were turning up for one meeting, people who have been inspired by Corbyn and socialism and wanted to get involved in the Labour Party to change how the Labour Party has been recently in recent decades. But people were turning up to meetings and never coming back again, and the feedback we were getting is that meetings are boring. There was nothing kind of incentivising coming back to a second meeting. So a few of us got together and we were basically like, we need to make something regular, something not boring, something inviting for all of these people who are getting excited by Corbyn's ideas and Corbyn's policies. So basically what we're doing, our first event was in November, so not that long ago. We had a gig with Steel and Sheep, who you've probably heard of, and it was in our local Irish club. We got loads of people down, we had like a socialist prize giveaway, we asked people to give us definitions of socialism and the best one kind of won a prize. And then we kind of snowballed from there recently, but it's going really well.
Beth, thank you so much. There you have it. There's a bit of an insight on how Chorlton Socialist Club has come about, and we're going to find out more tonight about the film that's being played, the conversation that's being had, and what you can do in your area to create this kind of atmosphere.
If you work hard and play by the rules, you're supposed to get ahead.
You have two kinds of people, the rich people and everybody else working for the rich people.
Our middle class is falling apart.
We saw an explosion of inequality.
There is no such thing as a free lunch.
So I'm here with Sean. He's another one of the members of the Chorlton Socialist Club who set up this club and come up with the idea. What I want to understand, Sean, is just where did you come up with the idea? How did you come up with the idea? And what led to you guys basically having this group of people coming together and talking about politics in this way?
Well, I met these guys at Labour Party branch meeting, and a few of us went and stood for positions at the AGM. We lost every vote, those of us, if you like, on the left, not to make it factional. But had we won those positions and been able to influence party activity on a local level, we'd sort of talked about introducing more fun things outside of the dry but necessary branch meetings. But we lost those votes, all of us, and we just decided to go ahead with it anyway. What's stopping us? I mean, Corbyn's been very big on bottom up and not sitting around and waiting for orders from the top. Get off your backsides and do stuff. And have a community presence. So these are things we were going to try and implement had we been successful at the AGM, but we weren't. But we just decided to do it anyway.
So turned up at a branch meeting, got some votes going on, didn't quite get what the result they wanted from the votes, and they decided, you know what, we still believe in what we believe in. Let's get together, let's talk about it more, and maybe in future, because we've got so many people talking about it, just like tonight, there's so many people here, they might be able to put forward some of their changes within the local politics of where they live.
I think the key concepts of the film that jumped out at me were of freedom and equality, like you said, and what this could do to set people free. And I think absolutely, Karen, your point, this cannot be seen as just an alternative welfare system or an alternative to how we spend our public funds. This has to be a challenge to corporate greed. When we see companies the size of Apple, Facebook, Walmart was mentioned there, and some of these tech companies that are larger than states and economies across the globe, that actually, for every employee Apple employs, they take $1.85 million in revenue.
Auf alle Fälle ist das bedingungslose Grundeinkommen eine Machtumverteilung. In diesem Sinne ist es auch eine Weiterentwicklung der Demokratie auf das nächste Level.
It probably carries with it a rather radical redefinition of work, and with automation and cybernation with us now, we will probably have to do that in our society anyway.
Basically, being funded by the Commons and being funded by making sure that when people are making money out of using the stuff that belongs to all of us, that they're paying a fair share of the money that they're getting from using that stuff to us, and that basically that's a way of doing that.
So we've spent the evening in a church in Chorlton, Manchester, with the Chorlton Socialist Club. What have they done tonight? They've brought people together. They've had a conversation about something that they're very interested in. People have said what they don't like about it. People have said what they do like about it. And they're going to be meeting up again in a month. What is so interesting about this is the fact that people are coming together and it's not costing them any money, but they're having a chance to talk about different things and socialise in a way that we're not seeing a lot of the time. So if you want to do this exact same thing, but maybe about football, maybe about music, whatever it is, maybe you're just into chess, you can do this too. You can set up your own club and you can get people together. Right here in Manchester, these guys are doing something amazing. Because of the spark of energy coming out of politics in the last couple of years, they've decided they're going to get together and talk about politics. Tonight the conversation has been about universal basic income. They've had professionals, they've had trade unionists, and they've had politicians here talking about it. This is socialism, this is politics, this is everyday life. I've been Dan Lewis, this is Guestlist, thanks to the Socialist Club in Chorlton.